Good morning, everyone. We wanted to give you a quick introduction to our online digital platform that we're utilizing for the CUTA Virtual Conference 2020. You're going to get an email invitation on Monday, November the 9th from the Spot Me support. We're going to go ahead and open that up. This is going to give you access to our 3 days of content starting on Monday, November 16th, running through Thursday, November 19th. Please note that you will receive a separate invitation to the transit fair for November 17th. You're going to go ahead and click the tab here to access the event. It's going to ask you to acknowledge that you've read privacy policy as well as consenting to your personal data. I've pre-logged in with some of my profile information. So for those of you entering for the first time this area, my profile, it's actually going to lead you through a number of steps to complete this. I'm going to click on my profile so that you can look at what's going to be shared. You can upload a profile picture of yourself, ensure that your first name and last name are correct. If you have any credentials to add, you can certainly add those. You can also add other contact details like an email address if you wish to share that with participants. You can add a phone number. We certainly highly encourage you to activate a link to your LinkedIn profile. This is a great way for you to build connections that go far beyond, our 4 days of conference and connect with other like-minded people and network within your community. Some other important information to share. Home button. The screen on the left is going to stay static, so you'll always be able to access this. This is our home page. There will be a welcome video for you. There'll probably also be a welcome message. The agenda will stay here on this main home page. You can also find it on the left. You can also find it at the top of your screen. Let's go ahead and click through to agenda. So currently displaying is our day 1. Then you'll notice day 2, which is actually our transit show and rail theater. It's happening in a separate platform. So like I mentioned at the top of the video, you will receive a separate link to access this. Wednesday's content and the final day's content. Let's go ahead back to the main day. You can click on a session as you like. So here, for example, is our keynote speaker, the Honorable Catherine McKenna. There's a headshot for all of our speakers. You can click on them. It'll bring you directly through to their biography and a little note at the bottom telling you where you can find them in the program. Moving our way down, speakers. Again, here's our full list of speakers. You can click on one, again, brings you right through to their biography, brings you through to where you'll find them in our program. Sponsors, we highly encourage you all to come and see who has sponsored our event. We're lucky to have them join us and support CUTA. Again, you can click on their thumbnail image. It's going to bring you to where you can click through to their webpage, little description about the company, who their contact person is if you need to reach out to them. A number of them have provided us with extra documents to upload. So here's some PDF access sheets. There's also social links. So if you want to click through to their LinkedIn, their Facebook, their Twitter account, you can go ahead and do that. And there they are. People. So here's a list of people who have activated currently their profiles in the system. You can click through to highlight someone. You can connect with them, which is a fabulous way to stay engaged over the course of our 4 days that we're not face-to-face with each other. You can send Oliver, for example, a direct message. Hi, Oliver. This is just a test. Can't wait for conference. and away it goes. Discussion boards, we're going to have a number of topics here that you, again, can increase networking and engagement over the course of our 4 days together. Contacts, if you clicked on a contact button, they will show up here. If you have any messages, this is actually going to get highlighted. So I anticipate when Oliver receives my message in response to me, it's going to show my little 1 here saying I have a message to respond to. You can book one-on-one meetings with other people attending conference. You can take notes right here in the platform. So if there's something being discussed in any of our presentations, be sure to take notes right here. It allows for you to download them and save them directly to your laptop. To increase engagement again among all our participants, we have an activity challenge happening over the course of the 4 days. There'll be different activities to participate in. There'll be points to be earned. There may or may not be some prizes at the end of it all. We'll have a leaderboard that will display people's profiles that are showing as being super competitive, and we look forward to seeing you be competitive with one another. If there's any important notifications over the course of the 4 days, they're going to appear here as well. Things we don't want you to forget, speakers we don't want you to miss out on. Hi everyone, I think the final question is probably around, okay, where's the video coming from? So when we actually go live on Monday, November the 16th, there will be a video screen appearing here as well on the homepage. Some of the agenda, as you've noted, is main stage, so that will be showing on the main screen. If, for example, when we head into our streams, like being able to attend session 1 or attend session 1A or session 1B, you will have to click your choices here in the agenda. So session 1A, Planning Our Cities for the Future, or session 1B, Health and Safety on Transit. And then again, there'll be a video screen playing in here when it goes live. As well, at the end of those streams, when they're finished, you will also note that there is open discussions for question and answers happening afterwards. So there'll be a moderated question and answer, and then there's an extra 15 minutes where you can move into another breakout room to have a discussion with the other attendees and those speakers in particular. So it'll pop up and ask you to join meeting. If you're one of the first 12 entering, you can share video, and everyone else is just audio. I'll click join meeting. Of course, there's no one else on the call at the moment. Let's go back to agenda. You will have the option when you're in sessions and the video screen is playing for a question and answer box appears on your right-hand side, just like you may be familiar with in Zoom or you know, other webinars that you've attended. Of course, I can't show you that at the moment because we're not live. And I think that's a wrap. Thanks, everyone. I hope you enjoy conference.